The flag of Brecknockshire, Wales. Brecknockshire, did I say that right? This was an administrative county in the south of Wales. Were they really obsessed with vampires or something? Here's the official flag for Kaunas, Lithuania. It's like their own version of Kansas, basically. This is actually the second largest city outside of their capital in Lithuania. And their coat of arms includes this giant bull with a cross on its head. Is it a bull or is it like a longhorn? They even put it on a boat. The flag of Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. I like how they still kept the maple leaf. It's really close to the US state Minnesota. I'm really confused about this design though. Like, what prompted them to do this? It was made in 1972 when the mayor wanted to promote the city by having a distinct flag. Well, mission accomplished. It depicts the golden sky from the rising sun behind the sleeping giant, which sits in the blue waters of Lake Superior. But of course, the maple leaf is supposed to represent the sun. That's hilarious. I should have known this. Do you realize how many world flags have suns represented on them? Some are easier to recognize than others though. Turns out Canada might also have a sun on their flag. It's just like a hidden sun that no one would have ever expected. The flag for the Tahltan Nation. This one's easily beaten out all the others so far. This tribal council type organization is in the northern interior of British Columbia, Canada. Honestly, someone give them an award for coming up with this flag. It's amazing. The flag of Avonlea, North Hampshire, England. And I thought the Kingdom of Wales was the only one with green and a dragon. I love how he's holding the English flag though, I think. Actually, I don't know what that is. This is a village and a civil parish just 1 mile south from Brackley. Apparently, there's only about 500 people that actually live here. I love how the dragon has different thorns in it. Is this even a dragon? Or is it a rose? Because I see flowers over here. Flag of, I hate that I have to try to pronounce all these cities slash county names. Namsos, a town in Norway. And it is pretty far up in the north, maybe like in the middle of the country, but I don't know how many people live here. Maybe there's possibly more mooses that live here than people, hence the flag. Population 8,000. Oh, I like the coat of arms here too. The moose head has a tincture of ore, and Namson is the capital of this forest-rich region, and the moose is the king of the forest. I like how I can only find a 240p quality of this flag. Can't upload something a little bit bigger? This is making me imagine, like, what if mooses formed a communist nation? The presidential standard of India. And there's a lot going on here. We got 3 lions, an elephant that broke its leg, a flower vase, and is this like a weight machine? This is a flag flown by the president of India from 1950 to 1971. It ceased when the president began to just use the Indian national flag. Oh man, this is pretty cool though. A proposed flag for the Civic Center in Denver, Colorado. Why was it just proposed? Why isn't it official? Maybe it's too epic to be official. I don't really know why the Denver Civic Center would need a flag, and apparently I don't think they even have a flag. But this thing is too cool to let go. At least throw it on like an album cover or something. The flag of the National Resistance Movement of Uganda. This is fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen a bus on a flag before, especially not like a giant yellow one either. This is definitely one of the rarest flags I think I've ever seen. They also have this icon as well. I guess you can kind of see the similarities here with the national Uganda flag also. This was the former flag of the Ethiopian Empire between 1875 and 1881. This lion looks unamused. I forgot this African nation used to throw a lion on their flag. The old flag was a symbol of strength, kingship, pride, and African sovereignty. Also, this man was incredibly famous for leading Ethiopia. The flag of a city in Zeeland, Netherlands. It's kind of giving me Imperial Japan vibes. This is a municipality in the southwestern part of the Netherlands. Yeah, it's way down there in the corner. Oh, they have a nuclear power station there. Is this how they came up with the flag? The flag of Richmond, Virginia. Finally, something from the US. I think I know why they chose this one too. I love how you can obviously tell it's an American flag. Like, they do a great job with that. It was adopted 31 years ago, before they had something boring like this. Man, what an upgrade. I always find it funny when county or city flags just completely beat out the state flag. I mean, not to bash more on boring state flags with just the state seal on it. I will admit, at least the Virginia flag is the only flag with feet on it, at least in the US. I think there might be a couple others around the world. They're toe maxing. The flag of Cairo, Egypt. This is definitely giving me different vibes than the Egyptian national flag. Cairo just went in a direction I didn't think they would in their flag. Technically on Wikipedia, their flag is this instead. The emblem looks cool too though. It is a historical flag, but the later flags show a mosque, and underneath the lettering of the city name is Kufi script. This county in Uruguay and their flag, are they really big fans of fidget spinners or something? No, but why does it look like they have like a massive nuclear power plant here? It is called Paysandú, I think. Paysandú. This is over here on the border with Argentina. Oh, this is a type of flower in the middle whose 3 pistils represent the 3 defenses of the city. Oh, I can see it now. This doesn't even look like a flower. This almost looks like some sort of alien creature. So I guess I would throw something like like that on my flag too. The flag of Liptov, Czechia. Again, I'm butchering the pronunciations. I don't know what to do about that. And we just celebrated Valentine's Day too. This is perfect. Oh man, with the Cupid arrow and everything. Interesting, the two twin towns or sister cities are both in Costa Rica. This flag apparently goes viral every year around the Valentine's Day time just because of how, well, there's a massive heart on it. However, that's not the only place on Earth with a massive heart on it. We also have two spots from Switzerland, which doesn't even look like a heart. This looks more like an apple. And we also have this one with a star. I'm sorry, I think the one from Czechia here is the best though. The flag of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Why does it look like if I come here, they're going to send me to jail? Adopted here in 2003. The chain on the outside both symbolizes unity and the community's steel industry. Oh, and the 6 links to each one. Okay, that's pretty metaphorical. I like that. Also, you'll kind of notice there's a little bit of a similarity with the Canadian national flag as well. There's the whole triband with a symbol in the middle. This old flag in South Holland of the Netherlands. They no longer have this though, which is really depressing. This looks so good. This is a former municipality. Well, you should have just kept it for the flag alone. Look how boring the coat of arms looks compared to this bad boy. Wow. Please figure out a way to bring this back. I don't care. I just want it. I'm gonna adopt this as the official Durnil flag, I feel. Well, those colors don't really match anything that has to do with me, but you know. The flag of Loudoun County, Virginia in the US. Why does this look like we're playing a board game or something? What is this? What is this? Claws versus Tears? I don't know. I mean, you gotta give them credit for the originality at the very least, and it seems like whatever this design is, they adopted it early, 1757. I'll give him credit for that. It was granted by the English College of Arms, memorialized the special relationship between Britain and the US developing through the Monroe Doctrine. Okay, I didn't know that. Speaking of tears, Moncayo, Spain here. I don't know if these are tears. They might be like raindrops. I'm trying to get some sort of explanation for this. Now, this municipality from Spain really likes to use their like dancing lion with a crown on its head. Meanwhile, a lot of the villages and towns also use that same symbol. Wait, is this one in the Philippines? The Philippines? We may never know what these 3 are supposed to represent though. The flag of the Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands. Holy crap. What am I even looking at here? Look at how they massacred my boy. I actually had to make sure this was true. It is true. This is their actual flag for some reason, for whatever reason. The flag is symbolic of the islanders' position that a great debt is still owed to the US government by the US government to the Bikini because in 1954 the US detonated. Oh, Castle Bravo. Oof, got him. That's some interesting history. So there's a reason for why it looks like this. The flag of Stormarn, Germany. There needs to be more aggressive gooses on flags, I feel. Those things are crazy. So it's way up here in Germany in the north, almost close to Denmark. Wait, this one is actually so cool. Unironically cool. I'm always getting ideas on like what flag I should buy next for my background. I always like to try to buy unique flags that I like every 2 weeks. I don't know if anyone can guess this one, New Brunswick, but I think I'm gonna have to put this on my list. Sometimes I can't even find the flags on Amazon because they're just so unique. I can find a cup with it though. Sometimes I'm amazed at how many unique flags I can find online and buy, but this is one of them where I guess I can. The flag of Alice, France. See how Bentley, I butchered that?
Alsace.
Alsace. Okay, my bad. And they only adopted this apparently in 2008. It looks way older. I feel like the cooler they look, the more likely the older they are. I do remember when it was just red and white. I remember seeing that in certain games. That was all the way adopted in the 11th century, so I don't really blame them for, you know, copying so many other world flags, just 2 strips of red and white. I'm glad they mixed it up. Oh, the before one looks pretty cool too, but I gotta admit, it does seem a bit messy. I'm glad they updated it in 2008. You can see they kept a lot of the same themes, they just designed it way better. The flag of Kingman, Kansas. This looks way too epic to be in Kansas, and this was only recently adopted in 2020. I don't understand what gave them the right to have such an epic flag. Only a population of 3,000. Maybe they've got a lot of vexologists in this town. It looks like it would be the symbol for some sort of warrior type people, yet again, we're just talking about Kansas. The gold chevron represents the Golden Valley, and the white sun represents the prosperity and forward thinking of residents in each community in the Golden Valley. Why is this so good? For only a couple thousand people living here, why, like, the symbolism is on point too? I guess you gotta make as cool flags as possible when your state doesn't have that cool of one, like I said earlier, these damn US state flags. The flag of, honestly, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this one because I can't, and also I am way too, like, WTF right now. What is this? What did you do? Okay, this is a region in Italy. It was the site of many battles during WW1. Please, someone just explain the flag. That's all I want to know. Do they hold like a cheesy dodgeball tournament every year here? That's what this is looking like. A top-down dodgeball game. You have the red line and stuff. Maybe this was an older version. It looks like they just kind of decided to zoom in up over here. Oh, there's lots of different variations of this sort of thing. Oh, I've got a lot of questions. The flag of this area in Russia. Notice I'm just gonna sometimes say area. This is just making me think, like, imagine the challenge sometimes I do drawing flags by memory. Talk about a literal impossible challenge. Okay, this region is actually pretty far western than I expected. Of course, it goes along with the coat of arms pretty well. They actually did a really good version of the flag. I'm assuming maybe the coat of arms was here first. Oh, part of this has to do with the very long history of Russian iconography. So yeah, like if the city itself is known for having cool art, then you gotta make sure the flag is cool art as well. That makes sense. Bright colors and painted over black backgrounds. The work usually represents themes for life, fairy tales, literal works, folklore. This style of art is actually a lot more popular than the town it comes from, because that Wikipedia page pops up first before the town. Pretty epic. And thank you to the patrons. You can go to the link in the description down below to patreon.com to support me. JohnDenver, Jack Traven's annoying friend. I can't sleep without Drew's voice. Henrik Hedlund, Fredrik Tibblin, Drew, it's your dad back with the DaBeautiful-MEGAN-Underwood, Carmel Amateur Archaeology, sebby, if you hear this, I love you, LuxembourgLover, Tambre, and ZaneyBoi.